update. Even as those protests continue tonight over police tactics and brutality, there are some concerning stories emerging now about two taser incidents involving NYPD officers, one of them captured on body camera. News 4's Rana Novini spoke to a man who says he was tased for about 5 minutes by cops while he was having a medical emergency. Now, we want to warn you, some parts of the video may be tough to watch.
Sean Collins says he woke up in a hospital bed bloodied and bruised, taser barbs stuck to his stomach, and he had no idea how he got there.
I had bruises on my head, my back was hurting, my back still hurts.
Upstairs?
If it wasn't for this police body camera video, he may have never known. The video shows officers arriving to Collins' home at the time, a men's shelter on the Upper West Side. Paramedics were already there to help Collins because he was in diabetic shock. That's when officers approach Collins, and suddenly things escalate.
He's biting.
The officers on scene used their tasers on Collins for several minutes, demanding he get on the ground. Collins says he likely couldn't respond because he was in diabetic shock.
You see that I'm unresponsive. I could be looking at you and not know what's going on.
The effects of a taser on someone who's diabetic can be death.
Collins' attorney says they've filed a notice of claim against the city, alleging excessive force and false arrest. He says the officers were warned about the medical condition, which can cause irritability and confusion.
Once he's handcuffed and there's 3 officers lying on his back or with their knees in his back, they continue to tase him as he's handcuffed.
The NYPD says Collins was charged with assault when this happened back in February, but his attorney says those charges were dropped once the DA reviewed the body camera footage last month. You can hear in the video that the officers are saying that Collins is biting and kicking them, but Collins and his attorney say that still doesn't justify how they reacted.
Even if it does come out as a proven fact that Mr. Collins did bite one of the officers after he was attacked by the officer, their level of force was still not justified.
Rana Novini, News 4, New York.
In another controversial case, a Brooklyn man is claiming officers went too far when they tased him earlier this month, and now he says he's blind in one eye because of it. Kenneth Bucote says officers tased him in the face outside the Kingsborough houses in Crown Heights while he was outside looking for his son. He joined his attorney and other activists outside the 77th Precinct Station House this afternoon. The circumstances surrounding the incident still unclear. Kenneth was arrested and faces charges in that encounter. His attorney did not want to say much, he says, because they're fighting the charges, but they do say they want the officers involved to be held accountable.